Hi, good day and welcome to the Music Mate Education Edition. Today we're hanging with Bruce Hyland, and before we get started on some of the education, we're going to ask him a couple of questions. Welcome, Bruce.
Hi.
I wanted to know, when did you start your career and what prompted it in the music industry?
I started playing guitar and bass around about the age of 15. Just loved music right from the outset, and I knew I wanted to play an instrument. And then started getting into bands, cover bands mostly, corporate bands. Eventually went into theatre gigs, and then teaching. And I've managed to keep myself out of mischief for about 17 years now.
And do you partake in any pre-stage rituals?
Well, I used to bite heads off of bats before gigs, but Ozzy Osbourne did it much better than me, so now I just tune my guitar. That's about it.
And what do you think the current state of the music industry is in South Africa?
Well, being a teacher and I don't do as many gigs as I used to do it, I decided to concentrate on my teaching. But when I was out playing, we used to rub shoulders with Just Gingers and those kind of bands. And the level was always very high, and I'm sure it is very high today. Guys like Parlour Tones and Sarin Gas, now see they're all overseas and doing good things. And I always believed that the South African musicians were, in terms of skill, are right up there with the international guys. So I think we're doing okay.
And if you had to collaborate with anyone, dead or alive, in the music industry, who would you choose?
I'd like to collaborate with Freddie Mercury, but not the way he is now. The way he was about 20 years ago. I was a big fan of Queen, and they were one of the kind of big catalysts of me playing music, guitar and bass guitar. And I rate he's just one of the greatest vocal performers ever. And I think the industry has lost probably one of the best showmen. We just don't have showmen like that anymore.
I do agree. And who are you currently listening to on your iPod or your CD or playlist?
Do you know how old I am? I don't even know what an iPod is. So, but
your tape player.
Oh, my tape player. Yeah, my records. I listen to so much stuff, but I actually end up listening to whatever my kids are listening to. So that would be a lot of Elvis Presley, a lot of Hans Zimmer and John Williams classical music. But in terms of instrument, I listen to a lot of jazz, quite a lot of jazz. Okay. But and then on the rock side, I enjoy guys like Steve Vai, Joe Satriani. In terms of bass playing, Victor Wooten, a band called Bela Fleck and the Flecktones. Love that. I would say in terms of the bass, I like the funk kind of groove stuff. Red Hot Chili Peppers, love them as well.
And your top 5 albums at the time? Oh, well, sorry.
My top 5 albums right
Yes.
now. Well, I'm enjoying the new Chili Peppers album. I can't remember what it's called. I know there's an I'm in there somewhere. Also listening to, yeah, like I said, I have to listen to a lot of Elvis Presley just because my son loves it. And I'm quite enjoying his stuff from the 1950s. I think it's some Hawaii album, can't remember. Also listening to Bela Fleck and the Flecktones. They've got a CD called Live at the Quick, which I quite enjoy. And for the remaining, how many? 2? Anything with lots of guitar and bass is cool with me.
Okay. And if you had any advice for aspiring musicians, what would it be?
Oh, make sure you've done all your practicing long before you decide to go and have a family. Because you will never get another opportunity to touch this thing. So pretty much while you've got the time, just put in hours and hours and hours. My son, he was playing between 8 and 10 hours a day. And I really envy the level that he got to, so that by the time he went out to make a career out of it, he had all the skills and knowledge. So yeah, just make really good use of your time while you're young, and practice really hard and every day. And I mean hours, not minutes, hours. And
on the subject of Music Mate, how long have you been a customer of Music Mate?
I have known the Music Mate group since 1995, and probably purchased my first decent instrument through Music Mate, and haven't looked back. They've just treated me so well and have supported me. Instruments like this were through them. So yeah, so it's been a long, long time. What's that, about 17 years now?
Wow.
Mm.
And has Music Mate helped your career in any way?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, one of the things, it was a springboard for meeting other musicians. It was the main thing is they got me into the teaching side. And you know, one of the things about being a musician is you're always looking for gigs. And when gigs are scarce, a great buffer for any musician is teaching. And but to be a teacher trying to run something from home versus being a teacher who's collaborating with a music shop is chalk and cheese. So you want to have an institution like a music store punting you and behind you and supporting you. And musicmate has been absolutely tremendous with that. So yeah, it's been a really good relationship, symbiotic, I think.
And I see that you have a Yamaha bass. Is this the only Yamaha instrument you do have?
No, I'm a big Yamaha fan. In terms of, I love Yamaha bass guitars. I own two. This is my 6-string bass, John Patitucci model, not to be confused with John Petrucci, who's a guitar player. And I also own a 4-string, which was my first proper kind of bass guitar. It's an old BB series. And then I own 3 Yamaha acoustic guitars. A classical guitar, APX, and a steel string and another steel string. So I'm a big fan of the Yamaha. I think you get great value for money and awesome quality.
Well, thank you so much for your time and answering all our questions. We're going to get to the education section now. And from me, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.